Hey guys, how are you doing? We are in Nyland. We come in, we had to walk in and get some supplies and stuff. We're trying to find a ride back. Um, yeah, we're working on some ideas here. I'm thinking that I'm thinking that we may. I'm thinking that the ideas that we had about the bus and everything is probably the best idea we've got. Um, Unfortunately, due to everything that happened down there at Mike's, has kind of basically shut it to where hardly anybody comes down there to the other camps anymore unless they're just nosing around to see what's being left behind and stuff. But other than that, they're not really coming down there. So therefore, it's um, you know uh, we had we had started this whole adventure when we left. Like I said, I was a assistant manager at a Pizza Hut and driving a cab on the side and stuff. When we come out here with the intent that we were gonna hang out here for a while and we're gonna set up and get to go and travel. And uh, and that was the intent. That was the idea. We got here and felt led by God to build what we are built or what we have started building and what we started doing. I've done that to the best of my ability, and I've seen some beautiful things happen. I have seen um, our good friend. He got baptized out there. Our buddy Adobe. He sat right there in the front of the walkway of our camp and prayed through. We have went and fed a bunch of homeless people in San Diego. We have we've accomplished a lot of things, and that I am very, very glad for, very proud of. I've done I've done what I set out to do here. The thing about it is, and what really upsets me quite a bit, is the more I look at the situation around and everything that happened and everything that's going on now, it's becoming very more apparent that uh, everything that we were here for is has been done, and now it's time to move on somewhere else and do it again. And that is our deal. We do have plans for as far as when we get sure when we get where we're when we get back out on the road. Yeah, I'm alive. Wait a second, good morning. When we get out and we're able to get out on the road, we would like to. Uh, the camp can be run by itself the way it is, and we can get out there and actually make a difference. I was born and raised out on a carnival show, so so going back to my roots maybe would be a good idea. It would definitely make money to sustain ourselves. The only problem is that with everything the way it is, we just need the ability to leave out and start over. Are you gonna sell your camp? I didn't really intend on selling it. I thought maybe of just putting someone in charge of it that can keep it running the way that we intended on it to run. Would be our first option. If that isn't the case, then yes, possibly. But I would like to have it where somebody is running it and is in charge of it, so that we, when we're out traveling, we can come back to it. But unfortunately, also with the circumstances of no vehicle and no real means of way of doing this, that may be an option if I can get enough money for a bus or something, to which that camp is nowhere near worth enough for the bus. But we have an income base enough to take care of insurance and some or a lot of maintenance. I hate those things.
Those are bad. That one was, I had to
Anyway,
gag me. What it did.
we have a small income base that will cover some of it. As for the least we would take on it to sell the camp, well,
Uh-oh.
you can't sell the property or anything. So, the only thing you can sell is everything that's in it. And, you can't sell the work you've done to the camp or anything. Unless you lease it out. No. Honestly, it needs to be ran by somebody we could trust, because, if it's done right, then, one person wouldn't take. Oh yeah, I can't take it. Originally, I would like to keep it running, but it doesn't. It's not necessary to keep it running. The ones that took over the Goonies camp are trying to do about the same thing. So they're helping people and everything. Or they're going to eventually, from what I understood. And also, there are others in the slabs. I know we've made our impact, and we've done our good deeds, and now it's just that amazes me every time I see that car go by. That amazes me. How in the world is that thing still on the road? We live right over there by some of our friends in the slabs. You want to come out for the winter? Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, we thought about a few different ideas. I talked to a buddy of mine that is from, you can actually look them up there. Let's see, Midway Fun Time, which is a carnival show right here local, or well, not local, but up north, Northern California. Wait on selling and moving the camp.
As they start
It's
getting old ones, dried ones out, I guess they
Wait on.
keep it going straight. Trying to get the straight.
Well. See, waiting, but it's overall for living, and there's a lot of places to do so, and not so much affordable for where we live. That's well, that works, and that's wow. Look, guys. Oh, I love it.
He has
Give
no
me
brakes.
forward. You just lost it. The bitty four-wheeler. Anyway, anyhow, like I was saying, my whole family, they travel around a lot. So, traveling is not, it doesn't scare me whatsoever. I know how to survive out on the road. I've never been, afraid of,
Sorry, it's this cab.
afraid of that at all. So that's not a,
Look at these. I've only had these since Thursday.
oh yeah. And see, I like the YouTube deal, and I'm wanting to
I already knew her football.
I'm wanting to I'm trying to talk about something. Y'all keep getting me messed up here. But I'm trying to. Anyway, see, I knew you're messing with your flip flop, and now I forgot where I was saying. What was I saying?
I'm sorry. Your family's been traveling.
Yeah. Like my brother, he just left here not long ago. He left from Washington up there and came all the way down here, and now he's in Oklahoma, I believe. And they took off and just their trucks loaded down with whatever they had and stuff. But Nicky, the one that y'all met, he just come out here about a year and a half, 2 years ago. He come out here from Louisiana, and it's we've all traveled all over the place. And I was just thinking that maybe getting out with the ability of making money in different spots, fairs and carnivals and things like that, would give us a chance. Oh, the YouTube, that's what I was talking about. The YouTube, I wanna build that up and build shows, build the content up. I'm trying to learn how to do a lot of it. Not the smartest when it comes to electronics, so it's taken me a little while. I can't get the hangouts figured out for some reason. I've got some of it figured out. Any which way, I would like to get all of that done and put a lot of good content in the YouTube. Do shows on different places that we stop and visit, and different, in all these different towns and stuff that we would go through. Especially if we have our own thing that we can do to make money on a carnival, which is not too hard to do. As a matter of fact, I was looking into some dunk tanks because they're not too terribly expensive and they make a lot of money. I know that recreation is on the ballot next, but I know, but wasn't really talking about going to Oklahoma to say. I know there'll be a lot of places that I go that there isn't any, or that it isn't legal for the marijuana part, but that's fine too. Anyway, I know I can make it. The only problem is I gotta get some kind of jump start. I've got to get a bus or or a motorhome or something in order to do it. And I've got to get something that I can make money with, that I know I can make money with. Passing through a bunch of different ideas, and why do I keep ignoring your question? I didn't see it. I haven't been reading anybody's question. What is it? Let's see. Show us Camp Goonies. That will be good content. Yes, I plan on doing that. Let me talk to Tori and Lewis and stuff, and pickup truck. No, I don't have a pickup truck. I don't have anything. trade your camp for a bus. Find me somebody that'll trade me my camp for a bus. And I know where a bus is right now for 5,500. That is, I know it's a costly one, but it is a definitely big enough because there's four of us. So it'll be me, Selena, Bubba, and Richard. Uh, but
Can I need to go buy something real quick.
what is it? Show it to you. Yes, I. All right. Brawley's Craigslist. Huh? We gotta get some. Yeah. Okay. Did you get that out?
Yeah.
That worked? Okay. Good. Anyway, the thing about it is,
again. I don't think it's so gorgeous.
you don't want it. Why not? Stop tail? Oh, I was talking to somebody. Trade your camp for a bus. Yeah, there's a huge motorhome, 1,500, where yeah, it doesn't really matter. The problem is, in order to go and see these things and check them out and things like that, I have to be able to get there, and I don't have any transportation, and that is our main problem. I don't have any transportation. There's no kind of jobs around here whatsoever. There's no way of building up anything to do anything. I mean, and that's the problem I have. I'm more or less just kind of like a lot of other people out here, just stuck. And I'm not. It's not that I'm really stuck. I've got, me. I've just, with everything that happened with Mike and everything, and I'll explain more detail later on somehow. But with everything that happened with all of that and all the harsh feelings, and really, I mean, I am really just disgusted by what happened down there. So much to the point where I don't want to step foot on Goon's property. And I've already told all of them that we're picking this stuff and bringing it. They've already brought those statue things over there in my camp and everything. And like yesterday, I literally told them, no, if it came from down there, get it the hell out of my camp. I don't want it. I don't know. I'm so upset about the whole situation that I feel like anything there is just cursed, and I don't want it around me. When something like that happens, and when you make friends with people, you tend to have a blind eye to things. But when something like that surfaces, you tend to go back and start thinking in your head over and over. And the more I think about all the situations, the more stuff that dawns on me. And I don't like that. I don't. And I'm how do I put it? I'm through with this. I'm trying, Satan was living there. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but, I know that the way he acted in front of me and the way he acted in front of a lot of other people has come to my attention, has been completely different. Yeah, when I get ready to, man, I've got a lot of, and I don't know anything incriminating or anything else, so it's not like that. It's just there's a lot of different things that have triggered things in my mind that has put me from, at first when he got accused of it, I'm like, no, there's no way possible, and now I'm like, I don't know that any of that's possible at all, but there's parts of it that's got me like, I don't know. I don't, but nevertheless, I didn't want to talk about that part. Anyway, talk about that later sometime. I feel the cold shoulders from so many people out here. I've got people in my own camp that are losing their sight on things, and You know, it's just it's like it doesn't matter how much I pray every morning and pray every evening. I can't seem to get the devil to quit playing around with everything out there. I can't, and it's like he's taking over and that plus that leading feeling, that feeling of being led to build that beautiful desire to build that love for what I was doing there seems to be seems to have a bad damper on it right now. And I noticed that when I got away for our anniversary, I noticed that I got away from the stress part of it. I become more like myself again, and not stressed out as much. And I get back, and all of a sudden, everybody's all stressed out. Everybody's snapping. This one wants this. That one wants that. This one's doing that. This one's doing this, and you know, and it's gotten so hectic to the point, and everything revolves around what Mike did and who's been milling around and why we can't sleep at night without somebody having to be up to walk around camp, make sure that we don't have somebody standing over us when we wake up again. You know, I'm sleeping in a camper that we're inside the camper and everything, and I don't, you know, it doesn't, not a night crossed my mind since all of that happened, that, you know, all it takes is one disgruntled person to come down there and decide they want to, you know, I would hope and pray that they never did, but I mean, we're talking about some people that you know, I don't, I would think nobody would ever have the balls to do it, but I can't help but think that, you know, there's always that one sick individual. Who's going to be the one to light a camp on fire with everybody in there sleeping? You know, who's it going to be the first one that is burned up in their camp? I don't want it to be me, but that's the way I feel there, you know, and it's like, yeah, I know. I got to give it to God. And I am. It's just, I'm just telling y'all what's been going on in my head here. And I think that I can do a lot more good out there, traveling. And I want to build the YouTube channel to where y'all enjoy and love watching the new adventures and things like that. And I'm not asking anybody to support us like they sending me emails nonstop. You know, I got an email the other day. Why don't you just go get a job? You know, we're trying to make this thing work, and this is our job. We're doing God's work, and we're trying to do this in such a way that where YouTube is involved. And I'm not asking anybody to put forth money for anything. You know, I'm not telling anybody they have to put in anything. Is what I'm saying. But these people seem to think, you know, they're gonna send me messages, talk about get a job and stuff. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a successful YouTube channel that yes, off of advertisements and things like that, we can get help. You know, and we can get have a money base out of it eventually. Anybody that does these YouTubes will all tell you, yeah, they love the idea when they get their advertisement deals in and things like that to where they can make a money base off of it. You know, and it is entertainment in a way. But at the same time, you know, I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, we'll make this right back. But anyway, I could take years. Yes, it can. And until then, you know, I have the knowledge on how to make money out on the road. Right now, I just need the help getting started. is what I need.
Yeah,
I got to do something. I do have that. I do have everything that's on that camp that we worked hard for, but it's not worth a lot, you know. If I can get, oh, this last time you pick up the big guy, big old guy, little bitty four-wheeler. I know him. He's all the way in the slabs, so he put that little bitty four-wheeler all the way in. I can get my little dirt bike to fire up. I got it to fire up. I finally got it to fire up and start running, but it's the float has gummed up, and I just haven't took the bottom of the deal out to reset the float. I guarantee you that's what happened. It happens a lot on smaller motors. I've just been crammed up with everything else. As soon as I get it, I like to take off riding on it. But like I was saying, you know, you don't have very much that's really worth a lot to sell up there. I would say stand your ground and run from nothing. I'm not running from anything by no means. I feel, and it looks at that our path here is taking a different approach, and
yeah, brother, I grew up on the south side, man. I woke up one day, man, my neighborhood was all white. One day I woke up, it was all black. Yeah. But my sister came down there to bring on me in the black guys. So yeah, my sister, my Lord, this guy is something else. Yeah, they're staying down there, man. They're waiting on, man. St. Louis is like really bad. Matter of fact, I hate
is there any particular reason that?
Oh,
it's not us, it's you. It's just staring me down the whole time. It glanced over at me like twice, but he stares at you the whole time.
he just looked back too.
Huh? Again, what is he doing? Do you recognize somebody?
I don't know.
Wow. That was just like really rude. Good thing I'm not a very jealous person. Jeez. That was just, that dude just walked by and was looking, slinging up and down. He glanced over at me like twice, but he just kept on glancing back. Yeah. Jeez. What is the deal here? Anyway, I'm here to city for we got money to buy if I come up with a start if you went to the city.
I might die first, but I'm gonna look good in $200 tickets when I go.
The thing about the bus deal is I've either got one or two choices. I have to have something with me that we can go to flea markets, gathering things like that, to where we can make money while we're on the road doing all this traveling. Or I have to join up like on a carnival or something like that, which anybody that's ever worked carnivals can tell you. If you work for the carnival, you work for the carnival owners, and it's nonstop hard work every day, and you get paid very little for it. But if you own your own game or your own booth or whatever else, you can make a lot of money with it.
I've been through hot. That hot every day.
Yes, please. Let's show support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. I would love to get our subscriber base up. Like I said, if I can get up to 1,000, then I can start advertising something, and that will give us some financial base to work with also. And why not? If we're playing on YouTube all the time, we may as well give YouTube to pay us. I mean, simple as that. Why not? You know, and then also if we can get a big bus, I was looking into companies that will pay to advertise on your bus. So, and a bus that big, that's a huge billboard. I used to do it on the cabs all the time. I advertised for local businesses and stuff, but you can get bigger businesses if you're traveling all over the United States. You can get bigger businesses that will plaster stuff all over the side of your bus. And any bus we get, more than likely it's going to be school colors, yellow and black, and they can't be that. They have to be altered. Stop sign has to be taken off. The lights have to be either painted or taken off. The top ones that you have to do that, and then the yellow has to be painted over. I don't. There you go, bathroom. Anyway, so with that being said, there's plenty of different ideas. I've actually been looking into that. It's not that hard to get a bigger business ad wrap a bus. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm looking into now. I haven't mentioned that to. I've got some friends that are trying to help with the bus idea and stuff. I didn't mention that part. I did explain to them about the carnival deal, but I understand concerns. Anybody that would invest in this would have concerns about it because nobody likes to invest in anything that goes belly up. You want to invest in something that you know is going to prosper. So I understand that greatly.
I still have family.
But one person wouldn't be able to
Have you ever heard of
to do.
family?
No, and I'm being honest with you, I never heard.
They got their little ties.
Dylan, give me your location. Why? My location is Nyland. I'm in Nyland right now, Nyland, California. But see, if we do hit the road, not only do we get to go and see a bunch of places, and y'all get to see it too. So I get dropped. You live?
My foot here.
Beat your ass, right? What?
It came you 6 weeks old.
Well, he better not be talking to me. I mean, I haven't done anything to deserve anything like that. But who's he talking to, man? We don't go for all of that on this. Look, Bob Dylan. Not that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, quit talking like that. And I have some other. Hey, what is going on with this Bob Dylan guy? I don't know. He's threatening to beat somebody's ass in there. So who's arguing?
I don't know. He just all of a sudden popped up this message about Rocky Alive, and I don't even know where that came from.
So if he's not talking to somebody else, he's got to be talking to me.
He just all of a sudden he just.
Okay, never mind. Sean got it. I guess Sean took care of it. I don't know. I don't know who he was talking to, but anyway,
Rocky Life. I don't know who he's.
Yeah, but hey, Joyce, do me a favor, man, please, if you don't mind. I understand your ways and everything, and that is kind of why I have you in as a moderator, because you're more or less. I read the comments, that we're talking about. You're not helping the channel, and with that kind of mouth and everything else. And I do agree. We might tone it down a little bit, but at the same time, I look at it as a necessary evil. If we have all these evil trolls, then we have a necessary evil moderator. That's the way I'm looking at it. So you're doing good. You're doing good. Just please ease off on the try to do it in a nice, Christian manner. I know you're not a Christian, but try to do it in a nice, Christian manner, because this channel is supposed to be Christian based. And we do not discriminate against people that are not Christians, and you know that to be a fact yourself. But at the same time, we just kind of got to keep it a little nice. He wants you to turn down the gangster. Yeah, just a little bit, so that let's see. Stop trying to. I mean, right now. Yeah. Yes. I could really use the help. I don't know. We've got an idea for a $5,500 bus. The guy that said that he would help. I do have to come up with a lot of money to add to it, so it's not. But at the same time, he wants to know that it's going to work, and his concerns is, me being able to handle the maintenance and the insurance and the fuel and everything else. And we do have a little bit of money base enough to take care of all the maintenance, or the regular maintenance. The only time it's going to put us in a bind is if we get into anything major. But it's gonna take some doing. I need the jump start. I've got to get something that we can build into something sustainable for the four of us to be able to live in. And oh yeah, they're gonna be out today. I mean, we're in the 60s on how many people we have here. So yeah, we're gonna have a few trolls. Just all I can say is you moderators kind of keep your eye open and do the best you can.
I'm being stupid already.
Oh my goodness, yeah, the trolls are doing everything as far as calling people out and everything. They're just acting stupid.
On there, me, Joyce, and someone else. We've been deleting.
Sean, no, you, Joyce, Jeff, and Sean are all in here. Yeah, so there's four of you.
Yeah.
We walk in with your brother-in-law.
But yeah, we can walk over there. All right, we're gonna walk in the sun. Hopefully this don't overheat, but if it does, I'll get right back with y'all as soon as we make it to my brother's. We're gonna go over there and hang out for a little bit in AC. Try to regroup and figure out how we're gonna. We figured we'd walk into town and we will find somebody. We were hoping we'd find somebody up here at Maze that would be willing to get us and a bunch of ice and water and everything for the camp. That's another thing. I mean, all the stuff that we go through there at the camp and everything with the big crowd that we have. That's why it takes so much. It takes so much money to run a camp like that, especially a camp with an open door policy like that. And it takes a lot to do that. So, but it takes no. I mean, there's everybody puts in over there their own ways. Hey, you too. God bless. But either which way, I mean, we have to do something like that, and we can. I can't see any of the comments, so.
This is the hottest month. Remember that.
Wait. I saw a truck on the road at your camp. Right now? I don't have a. Yes, my brother lives in Island. Do you need to fix it? Do I need to fix what? Tell me I might be interested in buying the camp.
I just put on there, we're all trolls. Please report to the bridge.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get up there. Here, honey, take care of this.
Food down. Help this guy pick up his stuff. Uh-oh.
Maybe emergency. Maybe Mercedes would get me. I'll do a little bit better.
The Mercedes will get you to do a little better.
Yeah, maybe a Mercedes would get me.
I'll tell you one thing. I about want to sit on. I about want to sit on the wagon. You give us a ride home? I'll sit on the ice. I'll be a nice cool spot.
Somebody help push here. Hell yeah.
No, we're going right over here. You got it? Hey, not a problem. Not a problem. You have a wonderful day. God bless.
Please put a comment on there. Will all trolls please report to the bridge?
Report to the bridge. You
Yeah,
can throw them over.
under the bridge. The
Hi,
trolls
Mary.
that live under the bridge.
Report to the bridge so you can throw them over. Put them back where they belong.
Stand there with a whip.
Anyway, guys.
All right,
It's,
here's Tommy back.
Oh. Yeah, I have to.
I got it. Looking at things.
I don't know if my brother's in here, but if he is,
Gotta wake the trailer up, 'cause here we go.
yeah, you better wake the trailer up, 'cause we're coming in and we're not quiet. How did you get to town? We walked. We walked all the way to town, and we thought that after we grabbed something to eat and something to drink, that maybe we could sit out there in front of Maze for a little while, and somebody will show up that we know that might can bring us home with, bags of ice and a case of 2 water or stuff, so that we have something to drink at the camp, because we have nothing. Nothing to drink whatsoever. Everything that we put in that camp, I mean, you buy 2 cases of pop and put it in that camp, 2 or 3 or 4 hours later, all gone, every bit. And of course, it's gonna be like that because there's so many in the camp. But the camp itself does not generate. It doesn't generate enough funding to keep running like that. And if we can't do the camp that way, then the only other option is go into town and just go get a regular job somewhere and do it that way. And that defeats the whole thing of what we were trying to do with the Shepherd's Treehouse there. And so it's one of those catch-22s. You can do God's work out here and barely make it by, or I can go and not do God's work and go and live in a regular town, a regular little job and stuff, and once again barely make it by. Or we can get equipped with what we need to take it all on the road. Oh my God. Nice. The mystery machine. WickedCampers.com. Nice. But see, things like that. You see car shows and things like that. I'm seriously thinking about this dunk tank idea, because see, when I was on a carnival a couple of years back, I went and ran with a carnival for a few months, because I don't know, when I get desperate for money and get desperate for work or whatever else, that's where I always end up going back to, because it's what I know the best. I mean, I know just about every angle of it. I can remember when I was 7, 8 years old, repainting the horses on the carousel with my dad. So literally born and raised around carnivals. I know the kind of money you can make on a carnival, especially if you own your own equipment. Food truck, but it's so costly for all of the certifications and stuff you have to have. Every bit of the stuff that you have to get inspected, and what you have to have, the abilities you have to have with the food truck. And all of that is just so far outrageous. It takes a lot of backing to start something like that. But you can take something. See, I thought about it when I was out on the carnival. I have Mississippi Delta shows. Big Mike, Jenkins is the owner of the show, and he had my family's old dunk tank sitting back there in the back, and I was going to try to buy it from him. I think he was wanting like $1,500 or something. It was just sitting out there. It needed to be reworked and everything. It's not up to code or anything. It's got to be fixed up and everything. And I was thinking about buying it back then, which I'm glad I didn't, because I've done been through a bunch of deals where I would have ended up not being able to use it any which way, you know. But now that everything is calmed down and settled down, and we've got my feet under me again, and that was at the time all of that happened, I had just went through a divorce and was with someone else that you know how some of them they don't allow you to actually do anything to make money or anything. They're anyway. I got out of all of that. I ended up going a different road, but he still has the dunk tank out there. I thought very serious about this, because I've already talked to them, and of course I'm more than welcome back on that show. They know the last time I was out there, I was in charge of 4 rides, set up, tear down, everything. I was in charge of them with Green Hands, so they know my abilities, and that's fine. And well, I'm more than welcome on any show that I want to go on, pretty much. Big A Amusements off the East Coast. I think they're out of North Carolina, I think. But any which way, they're also the same way, you know. Now, I can't read any of the comments, so I'm sorry I'm not answering any of them.
Sean said he has to run a few errands, but he will call you later.
You know, I just bottom line, guys, is if I can get some help figuring out how to get something that us as a family can live out of and travel with, we can make whatever we're doing. You got to understand the kind of person I am. I'm a determined person. When I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it. Right now, I've got my mind on taking the Shepherd's Tree House on a tour, if you want to call it that. You know, we just go on tour, and we visit some of you guys on the way, and whoever happens to be in the path, we'll stop and hang out. You know, if y'all want us to stop and pray with you, we'll stop and pray with you. If you want us to stop and just hang out, we'll stop and hang out. You want us to stop and smoke a joint with you, providing it's legal state and we won't get caught, we'll do that too. I don't care. I'm game. I'm game for anything, you know. But like I was saying, I just now, in order to get out of this place here, I have to have wheels under me. Don't have to, I mean, but RLF cannot handle hitchhiking. Selena couldn't handle hitchhiking. Me and Bubba would be the only two that could actually handle it. And, you know, so, like I said, me personally, I would, this ain't even been on me. It's been on the opposite way. Anyway, me, myself, personally, I would pack up one of my backpacks and, you know, and pack up whatever I think I might need, and I can do that, and I can make another start somewhere else. But, howdy. Bad timing? Did we come by and visit and bad timing?
on, brother-in-law. How you doing, brother?
All right. Anyway. I was heading to my brother. My brother's and huh?
Yes, we can go in. The door's open.
What's that? Hey, knock knock.
Don't come in.
Okay. Oh, I think we caught him at a bad time, huh?
Oh no, it's a good time. I mean,
Yeah, and we're live, dummy. He said, I don't care. I think we caught little brother doing the dirty deed, I guess. I don't know. Come in here where I might get to see us a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, I could build cardboard games at the slabs. Yeah, actually I could, but I mean, I don't know. That's he needs a BB gun, some darts. I'll come out. Marvel's games. Yeah, but anyway, if you stop and think about it, a lot of this the carnivores, they don't have any kind of they don't have any kind of chapel type thing. They only have local churches, whatever, and they're always running. They're always running the show at the same time that the carnivals are playing. So they really don't have too much of a base for that. So there's lots of room to expand that way. And help out there, and also the fact that you're especially if we was able to oh yeah. Average so so ice out of a truck out there. I planned on doing that with the ice cream truck, but you know how much it costs to get a new motor for that thing? And considering Mike was buying it and he obviously ain't gonna be able to buy it, then I still have it, Ice cream right there, yeah. Yeah, actually, I mean, even the ice cream truck is a really good idea, but convert it. Yeah, we thought about converting it into a hippie mobile, and we thought about keeping it as an ice cream truck. We thought about selling ice out of it. We did think about that. Food trucks, too expensive to make fry bread at camp. Right, but you're not understanding the camp thing. Everything there is just went downhill, and that's why we're kind of like it's it's made itself very apparent that it's time to move on, and the camp is sustainable by itself. I trust the people that I would leave in charge of it, and it would still be there whenever we decided to come back during the winter times and stuff. But at least during the summer we could go and have fun and make money, and even if it doesn't survive, if whoever I put in charge of it just lets it go to waste, then I've lost nothing but the material items that I've left behind any which way, which are obviously things I don't need anyhow. Move the camp to East Jesus and do carnival. Interpol management in those Interpol tournaments when in those. You said you were good at pool. Yeah, I am very good at pool, but I'm not fixing to go make money hustling at pool tables, and that's basically what that is. I know tournaments are tournaments, but you have to hustle the pool tables and everything to work your way up, and some of them, to even.
Hey, you got Wi-Fi?
Huh?
You got Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Sure. Let me see. Hold on, my screen is gonna buffer for a minute. Okay. Anyway, it's on. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, nice.
What's the name of it?
Herbert. Hey, Herbert, thank you, or whoever that is. Thank you very much.
Is this the name of your
for the donation.
Wi-Fi?
I think so. The password's Tommy Elston, all lowercase, all together. Yeah, whenever it pops up to ask you.
This one?
Huh?
LG.
Yeah, I believe so. It should be. Yep. ELSTRN. Yep.
That's it.
Yep, should be. As far as I know, that's what it is. If it doesn't work like that, you'll have to ask Selena then. But I think that's the password to it. I don't know. My password is different for everything. And that password I don't give out.
ELL?
No, ELSTON. But I put my Wi-Fi, my hotspot password is that because I don't mind giving that password out. No problem. Yeah, whichever one of y'all did that, oh no, that's my password for my hotspot. That's it. It's just people that are around me that run off my hotspot that use it. I'm not worried about that password. It's just my name. You're not going to use it for anything. I mean, and thank you, Herb. Thank you very much for the donation. Every little bit helps, and the more of it we can get, the better idea we can get on what we're doing, and we can, and I can try to figure out what I can make out of what I've got there. And so I was thinking, like, with the bus with that handicap ramp, I really like that idea, because if we were able to get dunk tanks or things like that, we can put them right inside. You're paying tithes? Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
What do you say?
Not if you're good enough, what? Huh? Oh, talking to them. Anyway. Oh, well, yeah, I am a man, but I don't know if I'm the man. I think that is reserved for Jesus himself. That was the man. He had it. He had it all right. It's us dumbasses running around trying to get it right. That is questionable at times. I mean, try to help. That's the idea. Okay, I didn't catch the idea, Softail. Not if you're good enough. Okay, well, let me see if I can catch the idea here that you were talking about. Yeah, I didn't see that comment. But thank you. Yeah, it is. It's worried about the safety only. You know, I mean, we've got. It's just getting. It's getting to be too much there. It's just not working right. Okay, Softail. Just the idea, trying to help is all I got out of that. I've went and looked back and I haven't seen what the idea was. So if you could just repost the idea. And I mean, I'm open for any kind of ideas, but understand this, that I am one of those type that I can make anything work right. Started GoFundMe to purchase a bus and getting started out on the road. I have no idea how to do that. I don't. I'm a fighting Christian monk. An idea where you want to go. First of all, I would like to go up the West Coast. I want to visit a friend of mine that is out by Myrtle Beach. He lives a mile off of the beach. He wants us to come out there and spend a week or so. So donations go to your. Anyway, I want to go look further north than that. There's a buddy of mine, Larry, that has a church. He's been wanting me to come and speak at his church. He has been wanting me to come and speak at his church, and he's wanted me to come and hang out with him ever since he went through the spirit retreat in Oklahoma. He drove all the way from. You can share it with me.
You took it, okay?
I'll tell him I took it on. I don't know whose it is. I ain't doing that.
It's your brother's. That's what your brother came in with yesterday.
Anyway, he wants me to come up there and speak at his church. I've got a brother up in Washington. I would like to find a farm around here. I do want to. I would love to go and do learn how to do a trim job or something.
Chamoy. I thought that said Chomo.
No, they don't bottle them. They don't bottle chomos yet. Give it a little while; they'll figure out a way to do it. Anyway,
what the hell is it?
Someone could help you with that. Get Selena to go on the webpage of GoFundMe. It is self-explanatory to set it up. They said to start a GoFundMe for the bus and what we need to get going. But I mean, you're talking $5,500 for the bus, and it's going to cost another couple hundred for the we'll have another couple hundred trying to get insurance and stuff. And then it'll take a couple hundred for just to get started and fuel to go. So we're looking at every bit of 6,000 easy. That's a lot. So I'm trying to figure out any other alternative ideas or anything that I can figure out. I don't know how much. I don't know how much I can come up
Maybe
with
tomorrow
right
or the
now.
next day
I've
after it's had time.
Y'all want some of this birthday
I
cake?
got some friends and family and stuff.
Finna have us a barbecue today.
No, I don't want a birthday cake. We come here, we figured we'd hike into town. We are in desperate need of ice and pop. water and stuff like that for the camp. So we figured we'd come here and then sit in front of Maze and maybe find somebody that we know that would be willing to take us back with all that stuff, so we can go in and buy it real quick and then go there. Yeah, we sat there. That ain't happening. So we figured we'd come over and hang out over here. All we actually did was come in and get something to eat and something to drink ourselves. But yeah, unless we get a ride back, we're going back empty-handed.
Thanks for the music, Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, you done? Oh, that's it? Okay. Hold on, guys. This is gonna cause it to buffer for just a second. I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off. There we go. Back. All right. I'll tell me that last. You know, wherever you know. Incognito, great people like yourself. Keep your head up.
It's not cheap. They don't
Be
make
in
it.
touch via YouTube.
Oh, what?
Cheers, brother. Oh, I will stay in touch.
It's where the tea used to be.
I will definitely stay in touch through YouTube. Like I said, I have every intention. My personal goal, and I usually achieve my personal goals, but my personal goal is to blow this YouTube channel out the water. I mean, I did notice I have not been keeping track of the new subscribers. And I looked yesterday and I have busted over 600 now. So that's great. I would love to be at 1,000. So please, any kind of social media you mess with, share the videos. Just click on the video, hit share, and then go to your Facebook, your Twitter, your whatever. Go to that and share it. The more you share it like that, the more people are going to click on it, and that we get views every time they do, and that helps. But if they click on it, you know, we figure at least half of them ought to click on it and say, "Oh, okay, cool," and then hit the subscribe button. The quicker we can get up to 1,000 subscribers, the quicker we can start putting advertisements on our videos. I know it's an inconvenience for some of you, but if we put commercials on the videos, clickbait helps too. I don't understand the clickbait yet. I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about when I put my YouTube channel in other people's chats? Because I still haven't figured out how to do that yet. But I have seen it done, and I do want to figure that one out. My mission is to get Voodoo Ninja to 300 subs this week. You know, if all the people that had subbed for me would do what I asked them to do the one time, where they would just sub to everyone around them, then everybody would be up there. Glad I missed that.
Huh?
What?
What the hell was that face for? You are.
Hey, Sam. Oh, Sam's in here? I missed that one. I like Sam. Everybody's saying hi. Okay. So what's up, Tommy? Oh, not much. I am in town afoot. We walked in the mess hoping that we would find somebody that would bring us a bunch of ice and water and stuff back, but that didn't happen.
I left the shit right here for you. It was right here for you. I know.
Yeah, I have a few of my friends that are very familiar with the deal. Matter of fact, I've got I had two of them get a hold of me through email. They asked not to be identified about it, but so I'm not going to tell you who they are. But there was two of them that had gotten a hold of me through email, and I've looked over their channels. They are right. They have a lot of subscribers. I mean, a lot, and they have a lot of awesome content. They have a lot of things that they do with their videos that I have no idea how they did that. And with that being said, they have gotten a hold of me and they want to help build the channel. I just have to get everything situated to where I have the right content, I have the right things going on around me to where I can do that. And right now, with me being as stressed as I am about the family at the camp and the surrounding areas and stuff like that, I can't really pull a lot of that off. Another new subscriber. All right. Have sub drives and recommend the subs to other channels, to other channels. Have everyone in the network do that network. Yeah, and I did do that once. I did it for Enlighten. Matter of fact, Enlighten was the one I did that for. I started out with him. So yeah, I mean, if you need help with voodoos, I'll do it again. I don't mind at all. Especially not. I mean, I really have no problem with doing that for voodoo. He's a really cool guy. Kind of disappointed in him. He said he was going to show his face to me, and he didn't. Or at least, wise if he did, then he needs some extra pro because he's as ugly as the mask is. No, sorry, just picking. Yeah. 300 this week. Yep. All right, that'll work. I will get on that myself and help. As a matter of fact, I got some ideas. I got you. I'll help. I got that. If Tommy ever comes to LA, we will do a stream from my inflatable boat. So long as Tommy isn't afraid of water. Buddy, there ain't nothing about me afraid of water. I will get in that boat real quick. I'll be the first one to flip it over just for laughs. I'm not scared of that water. I can swim like a fish. Yeah. Yeah. We used to go skiing, ski boat and stuff like that, and I was a crazy one because I would stand on the back of the boat, and anytime they were skiing, if when they'd fall off, I would jump out the back of the boat, and that way, just in case they had any, because I have seen them fall off of the skis and it knocked the wind out of them, and that's how a lot of people drowned and stuff. Needless to say, I was trained with a lot of that. I was trained with first responder. I worked at the fire department for eight years as a first responder right around Lake Eufaula. So yeah, I've had my fair share of times that I had to dive into unknown waters and do whatever it was that we had to do at the time. And at the time of diving in, we didn't know what we were diving into. We were regular fire department without a diving squad. So, we were just individuals doing that. In fact, Nick remembers the fire department I was on. Oh, you went on a couple of runs with us, didn't you?
Yeah, I even got my certification for CPR and first aid.
You got your certification in CPR and
They're
first aid.
expired now. I need to go get those again.
55-pound drum.
All I got to do is
You
walk
still
across the
saved
street.
my life.
I
I was
know.
pregnant.
All I got to do, yeah, I know. All I got to do is walk across the street and talk to them. Like, hey, when y'all class, bro, I need to go take one of y'all classes. They could probably tell you where the CPR class will take place.
Oh, yeah.
All you got to do is go ask them.
Yeah.
But it's always good to know some shit like that, though.
You saved my life. When I was pregnant, I was gonna die. I was pregnant for. I was choking on a piece of fucking.
Oh, wow.
Somebody
Three
just
dually-
sent me a
3
message.
dually trucks.
This is what they said. They said, hey, you can rap following from Tommy's channel, but glad I did. Good luck.
There you go.
Boy, I got niggas that this nigga don't even know looking at my shit, but they know him, but he don't know him. Ain't that fucking crazy?
Sometimes way too hot and humid.
Bitch,
Yeah,
I'm
not
gonna send a
420
message back or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they just passed for medical, and the recreational is on the ballot.
Yeah, I know my
Well
life. Thank you very much.
Good.
Where are you two, Tommy?
Appreciate. Nick, I can't. Oh, there it is.
Is that better?
I better. That's why I was in here. Was the
Why
light.
didn't you just turn the light on, man?
Well, I don't know what works and what don't work here. You got to take in consideration. I came in here at the same time y'all were moving in. I seen the crap that was under that sink and everything else. I don't know what works and what don't work here.
Everything works here.
I don't know that.
Except for the floor, it kind of takes it.
We're gonna ignore.
The bed fell in. So yeah, the floor bed. That's why both mine say bottom. It's got food.
Oh yeah. But yeah, anyway, that was the idea and what we're working on and everything. So any ideas are helpful, and any kind of help is helpful. So anyway, let's try to see what we can do about figuring this out, maybe together. Because I could sure use some help with it.
Yeah,
So
German.
anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go with that. Well, I don't know. There's 50 people in there. I'm gonna talk for a little while.
Yeah. Scotty.
going on?
Yeah, just down the last day on there. Is that a game?
Yeah, that's
So everybody's getting on it. What? Take your time. They'll come to you.
it'll come to you.
Okay, let me see.
Nice.
I was just kind of a joker in the past year, but I'm planning on going to finish the Sierras in the PCT, in case anybody's wondering. I will keep you posted, my friends.
That's gonna be
Yeah, they already took that over, Mary. They already took that over. The countenance box and all the solar panels are gone. Everything else has been. It's from what I understand, being dismantled. Like I said, I have not stepped foot on the property, but as long as Tori and them are okay with it, which I'm sure they will be, I'll go and try to film what it looks like now. But take in mind, I really don't want nothing to do with that place down there. I will go down there and videotape it, but I'm gonna do it once, and I don't have any intention or any desire to go back down there afterwards. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm convinced with everything that's been going on and now all the hell it's brought us. I'm convinced the place is cursed. So, we got another subscriber. Awesome.
Oh.
Bad mojo there now.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with the place or with the property or anything else. I think it's just, there's a lot of bad feelings. There's a lot of bad thoughts. There's a lot of bad things that it could or couldn't or may or may not have happened there. There's a lot of people like yourselves that don't know what's going on and wish you did. There's people like me that is right here smack dab in the middle of it, and I'm dumbfounded trying to figure out how in the world did all of that get past me.
How does that car even roll?
I wanna see.
Bad motherfucking
I wanna
car.
see.
So,
You ain't even got real tires.
yeah.
What does it do? Fly?
Demon and Vixus. happened. Yeah,
On it.
kind of like that. It's a spiritual thing. You know, and like I told you, I'm a very, very spiritual person. I can feel demons and stuff in people. So yeah, just walking over there, I just felt more and more. The closer I got to the Gooding camp, the more I felt like I was just starting to get a little enraged. So that's why I was saying, it's just, I'm convinced the place is just cursed. I don't want to be around it. Don't want to have nothing to do with it. That was just a very unsettling feeling to have that feeling just walking up to a place. So. Wait a minute. That's Sean, yeah. But what are you, Joyce? What are you putting up there? www. Properties. What would happen if Mike came back to camp? I don't know, but I don't know about the simple fact that you know how many people that are from the slabs that have passed by us just walking here to town today. We got passed by several people that are from the slabs that we all know personally. And it won't even, they look like they're just disgusted when they drive by. We had nothing to do with nothing that happened down there. But yet seriously, we get in the cold shoulder and everything. So it's like, it's pointless to, you know, it's definitely is time for us to be led to go in a different direction. And, you know, I've even went as far as I've been getting a hold of churches and everything, explaining to them the details about what we do and what kind of people we are and what we plan on doing. And I, you know, trying to see if anybody had a church bus or a church van or something that they would donate to the cause, you know, and anything like that. We've went as far as that. Yeah, I know I'm a good man. I know I've tried to do the best I can by anybody, and that's all I want to do. If I buy land in southern Colorado, that would be nice. That would be beautiful. But can you trade the ice cream truck for a bus? I don't know. Possibly. I'll get the heck out of there too. Yeah, that's just it. And anything that I could trade what I have for is not going to be running and ready to go on the road right then. Not to mention, we have to be able to put stuff in it that we need, the solar panels on top, and put everything in it and everything. And it's if we get something that doesn't run right or whatever, then we've got something else that we've got to come up with more money to sink into, and then and do it that way. And that just makes everything really difficult because it no longer has the ability to just get everything packed up and let's move on with our lives and get started somewhere else where we're not connected with all of the bull crap that had happened, you know, and we can get out there and do what we do best. Help people.
My videos are getting more views now.
Yep.
39,
Yep.
99 views on the one that me and Bubba did over by your place.
Yeah. Anyone that you're doing that's got our name in it too.
Views with Ralphie.
You're going to get more views on because it's a lot of it's my subscribers that are looking over there trying to figure out what it is.
41 views.
And also one of those I shared on social media.
55 subscribers.
Yeah, I figured you'd get more subscribers.
I can't hear you. Hey, dude.
Where are we? Dollar now? Well, I had gotten a. Let's see.
Follow your auntie.
I still have the generator money. We haven't done anything with that yet. We've got the $20 that was just donated earlier, and on the first we have some money to put towards it, and then I have everything on there at the camp, which, like I said, I would love to see that camp keep going. That's echoing. Anyway, I would love to. Are you serious? You hear me talking over here. You don't need to hear it on that. And all that's doing is echoing through here. The Redwood Coast is a good place to beeline for. Get up there and then rest a while. Stand among giants and grows. Oh, I would love that. I've been through there years ago when I was a kid. I would absolutely love to go there again. People donated money for a generator. Yes, there was people that donated. We made $170 on the generator. We got $170 donated for the generator, and we have someone that was going to match the amount that was for the generator to buy the generator. So we have that, but yeah.
She's afraid she's going to get in trouble if she does.
That's it.
Come on, Anna.
Hey. Show them the escape artist.
Right, I know. And let's see. Are you not at camp? No, I'm not at camp right now. Redwood's recently on fire. I wonder, hungry. They still live at camp. God is great. Beer is good. And people are crazy. You couldn't be more right. Trust me. I know. I have seen some of the craziest people. And I love the name there. I would love to see a. I'd love to see a. Well, thank you. Anyway, I was.
She'll put it on the right foot too.
She did.
Good.
There's jewelry on.
I don't think she'll ever have a problem putting her shoes on the right foot.
Anyway, I lost track. I lost track. My little niece come over here and see me with my shoes off because I always kick my shoes off, and she decided to put my shoes on for me. And she put them on the right feet and everything. Now I'm gonna kick my shoes back off and put my feet back up.
She get out herself.
Sure. She'll see them and then want to put them back on my feet. Oh my goodness. Is Flux staying? I don't know. I think Flux is going to be going and doing Flux things. The only one I have Dusty, and I have Aoka. Them two would run the camp, or what's left of the camp. Yuma sucks. Yeah. I say burn it down and start over. Thinking if I get a bus and I get everything in it and I leave this in charge with the others, when I come back, one or two things I'm going to come back to. I'll come back and they either took it over or let it get picked through and it's shut down and it's done. In which I have done nothing but lose a bunch of material items, which I'm not one of those that worries too much about material items. And the other option is I come back and they have built it bigger and better, and it's still intact. And they've made it very clear that they would hold on to it, so I would always have a place to come back to. It would always still be our camp. You know, and that would be nice to be able to come back to. You know, if we, you know, but I think if we do this, then coming back will just be in and out spurts, at different times. I wouldn't come back for good or to stay. I might stay for a few months during the winter or something if everything's calmed down and everything's cool. But if not, I just want to get out there and just see the world and do whatever I can to help everyone I can in my path. That's all I'm really striving to do. All I want to do. I mean, yeah, I can go in and work at a factory and build stuff and or go build houses or customize showers or run on a carnival, whatever. But ultimately, what I want to do is just whatever God sends for me to help people. You know, whatever God wants me to do to help people and to spread the message of God's beautiful love. That's all I really want to do. And right now, I'm stuck. I don't have much of an income right now at all. And I don't have any vehicle. I don't have anything to do anything with. I have an ice cream truck, but no motor. I have 2 motorhomes that they're good for nothing more than dragging around the slabs because there's, you know, it's been way too long since they it's been a long time since they've been tagged. There's 2 of them with good motors in them, so I might be able to get something out of the motors at least, you know.
I just heard him say something about dragging around the slabs, and I said, "Who, the Joels?" Yeah, I can work on the slabs by doing it.
Out that PayPal link up, you lazy mods. Oh, you're being called out, man. You're being called lazy mod, John, throwing up to PayPal. Throw the PayPal up, you lazy mods.
My phone went dead.
His phone went dead. We're sitting at my brother's with electricity.
I don't have a charger.
I'm sure they do. All right, whoever's modding, Charles is gonna get you. Told us how the same in the last 15 years is 19 degrees.
Make my phone go.
Nice. You woke me up. And you might visit Mike and he was still going. It was still good to you, Tommy. Yes, he was, and I haven't wanted to go and visit with him because of the severity of everything. I haven't been able to calm my own thoughts down about the situation enough to where I know I would have a good and decent conversation with him. Right now, I have a feeling that I would probably say something I'll regret later. So as of right now, I don't want to go and visit him. As of right now, there's too many hard feelings. There's too much stuff going on and everything. I really don't want to go and visit him because there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it, man. I can't go and live stream it if I go and visit him, for one, and for two, I don't really want to. I am still very sickened by the accusations alone, and also the fact that everybody seems to want to connect me with him. Yeah, they won't let that.
It's okay. I could throw the dog up against the wall. Can't do that.
Oh, that's cool.
The dog hits the wall and just does that and bounces off. It don't hurt. Okay? And it's got to do something fucked up for me to do that. I've only done it like twice.
Because mine is like you kicked the damn dog across the
People talking. Okay, hey guys, we're gonna have to.
Well, I'm tired of people getting the door.
Love you guys. God bless.